What's going on, guys? Playbox here, and we're back for another Dragon Ball Legends video. In this one, we are going to be doing another God rank grind. I don't know how many matches I'm going to be including in this. I'm just recording the intro, but for this one, we are going to be grinding for our, I believe, our 8th God rank placement. So with this, we will be 2 away from our God rank sleeves, which you achieved at 10 God rank. So real quick. Right now, I'm recording this intro like after the matches. I might grind some more matches, but this is where we're looking at. So we are, in fact, God rank already, placed in the rank 725 with only 15.8k RP, which is kind of low considering what rank I am. So clearly it tells me that this season is kind of dead, which makes sense. We just been through 3-week double RP season, so I guess a lot of people are taking a break, especially since this is the end of the anniversary as well, so it makes sense for people to take a break. But as you can see, this is the team we're going to be using. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. All 4th-year anniversary units: Super Vegito, MUI Goku, and Dragon Fist Goku. UI Goku and Dragon Fist Goku are being buffed by the bench, Super Saiyan 3 and Kakarot Goku, and then the Android 13 to provide 50% to strike attack and defense to red and green. So real quick, these are the equips we're going to be rocking. It's pretty much the go-to equips I use for all 3 of these units. Super Vegito double plat with the Awakened, UI with the plat pure strike attack, and then the Vantage Gauge recovery. And then for Dragon Fist Goku, we have the Awakened one that gives a lot of defenses and I believe health restoration and ultimate boost special damage. This one for strike attack and defense and ultimate move, and then the last one for some pure strike attack. So pretty good setup there. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop in straight into the first match. Our first match, we're going up against a Fusion Warriors team with UI. I'm pretty sure a lot of these matches I'm just going up against Fusion Warrior, which makes sense, right? The Ultra duo is pretty damn disgusting here. So I tend to usually start off with UI Goku, just because you're able to like stall out and try to your best to get priority. So that's what we're going to be doing here while preserving the gauge somewhat, right? So here we just, chill around. I think I maybe go for a blast card there. Unfortunately, he popped the green card, so he knew I was going for the blast card. Forced to take some damage here, but I think I switch over. Yep, switch over there, so Dragon Fist can take some of this damage here. I think he already popped his Union Gauge. Yep, there's a blue card. So it destroys a handful of strike card, which is actually pretty good. I don't want a handful of strikes there. Get the advantage, go for a quick sidestep, but he quickly switches over to UI, which is a nice move there. That's always really good to do. When you vanish out, you quickly go to UI Goku, and he can pretty much counter if they go for something, right? I got a PV, but he switched over to his Vegito, so now we have to try to get the priority back. Went for the quick sidestep and backed up, and he went for a strike card, so we were able to PV this. So I think at this point I'm trying to get Super Saiyan 3 back in. That's really what I like to do mainly. So when I start the matchup, I try to get priority with UI Goku, and then switch over to Dragon Fist Goku, who can just continuously combo because he doesn't care about cover change, right? So that's pretty much the game plan I usually go with. So he goes for a couple taps here. Another handful of strike, see if I can get a PV. Go for the mid-range strike cancel there, didn't work. Max the blast card there. He goes for some good taps there. So, UI Goku is definitely hard to gain priority over him. But he gets the mid-range PV, and he goes in for his ultimate, or main ability, so he's pretty much free to do his full combo here, and I have no blue units, so he has free reign here. So going to UI here, I think UI should be able to tank this. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that's why I switched over. Yeah, just barely tanks it, which is really good. Going for the blast guard, was able to vanish that out. Go for this jump, as Goresh would say, but it didn't work out. Goes in for another sidestep there, but we were caught into the sidestep frame due to his main ability. So what I like to do there is dash forward, because a lot of people would anticipate an attack, right? So they would sidestep, and in that case I was able to catch him in the sidestep and giving us priority here. So he switches over to UI, probably gonna tank this decently well. They should still do some good damage. Okay, that did a lot of damage. Dude, I feel like no matter how many times I use this guy's ultimate, I'm always surprised by how much damage it does. It's actually insane. So, just UI Goku stuff, just floating it, standing still at close and mid-range, which kind of threw me off, but he gained priority and killed my Dragon Fist Goku. So far, things are not looking the greatest, right? He still has 3 units. He still has Rush, I believe. and he took down one of my units here. We gained priority there. Good thing we nullified cover. He lets go of UI Goku, which is actually really good because that way our Super Vegito is free. Go for the blue card. This is something I do actually often. This time I actually got it, which is good, but sometimes I like just to throw UI Goku's blue card because it's not a long animation, right? So if they don't get a PV and they dodge it, your counter will go off if they go for an attack. So you're kind of safe there just by throwing out the blue card, which is really good. But at this point, I think he just swapped over. He dropped. I don't know when he dropped, but it seems like it's a bot that took over. So we will continue on to the next one. Our next match going up against another Fusion Warriors team. Like I said, it's going to be going up against these teams. So this one has a Gogeta 4 instead, which is actually not bad. Gogeta 4 is pretty good against this team since... Actually, I guess it is since we have no purple unit, but there's also really no reason to bring him since we have no blue unit, but it is what it is. So, you know, Gogeta doing some Gogeta stuff, prolonging the combo, switches over to SV to prolong the combo, and he goes for the blue card. How did he have all that key saved up? Good thing we were able to switch over to UI, who tanks it very easily, and I think here I just throw the blue card, right? Yeah, like I said before, I just throw the blue card, and as you can see there, he's just able to counter if I miss out. He goes for the mid-range strike, and we're able to PV him, going to Dragon Fist, so we don't have to worry about any sort of cover change, which is really good. Also, he has no purple units, so Dragon Fist has free reign here. So, you know, just slowly start building up the gauge. Goes into Super Vegito. I think I get another card. No other card. Okay, so I think I go for a blast here. Matches it, go for another one. He vanishes out of it. Go for some taps there. Back up, and he doesn't switch, so I went straight away with the strike card. Even if he did switch, I don't think it would have been a PV, so at that point it was not a bad idea to go for the strike card. But he goes for the green card, unfortunately, so he's nullifying cover. At this point, he might already have his rush, so we have Super Vegito there to tank the rush. And he goes for the blue card, which is actually not bad. Goes for the double blue, go into UI, you know, do UI Goku stuff. Again, just throw the blue card in, and we're able to counter. Now I gotta watch out since I don't have any more unique gauge left. So I can't just be throwing blue cards for no reason. But we get the PV there. And I think, do I go for the... Okay, we still have one cover null left with Spin 3, so that's really good. Goes into Super Vegeta. I feel like I just rush here. I don't remember. Let's see. Sometimes I'll just rush just to get his endurance out of the way because it can't be... Yeah, there you go. I rush just to get the endurance out of the way. Go for the green card here. I think he's not going to guess it. But yeah, that's why like sometimes I just do it because screw it. I don't want to just waste my rush. I mean, not waste it, but hold on to it. This way, if I use the rush early on, I have the chance to build up another one for later on in the match. So, you know, getting his endurance out is not a bad idea whatsoever. Okay, so he goes for the tackle, and then I go for the main ability, vanish it out again, and we're able to kill him here because his main ability after popping the unique gauge is stupid. Because he can't dodge it, right? So it's just insane. And then he goes for the rush, which is really good. That was one thing I had to sacrifice, right? Since I had to use the vanish twice, he's able to lock in and go in straight for the rush. Of course, he's being type neutral as well, so this is easily going to kill Dragon Fist Goku. But at that point, Dragon Fist Goku obviously already used his main ability, so it's not too much of a big deal here. So that's fine. UI Goku is in the match now. Try to get priority, wait for the lock to disappear, and he goes for the blast right away. So I think here I switch out to Super Vegito, and he goes into Gogeta 4. I think that might be his last cover. I could be wrong there. We're able to just catch him there, which is pretty good. And at this point, I think I popped the main ability soon. Let's see. I think I just want to get rid of this guy. No, not even. I might have popped... maybe, looking back, I should have probably popped the main ability, because his blue card didn't kill. Maybe I thought that the blue card would have killed, but it didn't, so it is what it is. I think I try to get the counter off just to have that cover null, maybe. Maybe not. Let's see. Okay, good thing I clicked on that strike card last second, so we're able to go for the clash. And win it. So we have a blast available, which I think will... Okay, it doesn't kill. Here I go for the strike, and of course, he actually goes into Ultra Gogeta for the cover change. Like, how risky is that? But he got it. His risk paid off. But now we got the counter off, so we have some cover null. Go for a tap there. I think I try to vanish out so I can pop the main. but he goes for taps here. So it kind of, you know, I guess kind of a waste, but it is what it is. Go for another blast. He mistimed that strike guard cancel, or I mean blast armor cancel, so we're able to get priority here, and he doesn't go into Gogeta 4. I'm pretty sure his Gogeta 4 was available to come in, but this is easy gonna kill this Gogeta, right? Doing hella damage. And at this point, it's pretty much a GG. We let him take the hit instead in case of a rush. Go for some taps here. And at this point, what happened? Do I just pop the main ability? Okay, no, he's still hanging in there. I wonder if I still have endurance with Super Vegito. I could be wrong here, but he goes for the mid-range. I mean, he goes for the full screen strike card, so we're able to combo in the green card to basically wrap this up. Alright, next match going up against the God Key team with SV on the leader. Start off with a PV, and as I said before, once I get the priority with UI, I go and shove with Dragon Fist, and we can continue the combo without worrying about any sort of cover changes, which is always great. So go with the blue card there. Got some pretty good damage on this Vegeta early on. I hate going up against this Vegeta. It's so damn tanky, and he does so much damage too. So have to try to get rid of this guy as soon as possible because we don't want to worry about that lock-in. But he goes into UI, gets the counter off, which is good. Well played. Back up there. I think I switched to UI, and he gets a PV at mid-range. I thought he was going to go for a sidestep, but he didn't. I mean, he did, but I wasn't able to wait for it enough. So he's able to start a nice combo here, get the cover change off with Super Vegito, luckily. So that's good. Get part of his unique gauge off, and we go for the counter here. So now we nullify cover. I go for another blast guard. Wait for my sidestep, and then he was pretty damn patient there. He waited pretty long, so now he's starting off the combo. Then we go into UI, go to end it there. I think I go in for a mid-range strike there, and then I catch him with this with the rush, which is really good because that way his Super Vegito is not the one taking the rush. So it's really good for us. Able to get rid of this guy is honestly one of our bigger problems since he's like type neutral against everyone. So that's really good. I think his Super Vegito is coming in here. Let's see. Got Super Vegito is in, so try to get priority there. Go for the Vanish, and he switches over to UI. Let's see. Going straight for the mid-range strike, and it actually paid off because he went for the blast last second, and he ended up forfeiting the match.
No one hurts my friends.
Alright, next match going up against a Movies team with Ultra Gogeta, Tapion, and Dragon Fist, which is also a very popular build for Movies. It's pretty much that one and the UI version of it. So we're able to get the green card there, so we have two blast cards here. Go straight away to Tapion. Good thing he didn't destroy my blast card. But I think we go into... Okay, no, we just stick around with him. He might switch over here. We get another blast card, which is really good, because once again, we don't need to worry about the cover change, and that's really good damage on Tapion early on here. Gets the Vanish off, and we float back. Does he have Vanish back? No, he does not have Vanish back, so we're able to go with this blue card here and replenish our hand. Goes into UG to tank this, which did actually a lot of damage. Goes for the tackle, and we just instantly clicked the strike card because I was expecting some sort of tackle, so we got lucky there. So some good damage here. He's going to switch to Dragon Fist. Yep, goes over to Dragon Fist, but we have no cards. Actually, we get another card there. So that's really good. Alright, get some nice taps there. I think we get maybe a PV here. Another tackle. Oh, we went for the mid-range strike. He floated a bit to give the illusion that he was going for something, which is really good. But we're able to cover into UI because his cover null has ran out. Counter off on Tapion, which should do some pretty good damage. Yeah, some nice damage there. I think I go for the green. Exclamation mark. I go for a strike thinking... Oh, no, I don't. I thought I did go for a strike, but able to get rid of Tapion, which is really good. And also his death damage, or whatever you want to call it, is not going to do that much damage since UI is going to eat that shit up. So we don't have to worry about too much AoE damage. It's really good. Don't have Vanish, but we still have some counters left, so try to utilize that to replenish my Vanish gauge here, and I think we should be able to get it back. So goes in there, single tap into the rush, and I think here he just forfeits the game. Which is unfortunate, but let's keep going. Alright, next match going up against a mirror match. He's using the same units as me, and he had the same bench as me as well, so this is going to be a pretty good one. Goes in for the tackle, but I clicked the strike card a bit early. Early enough for him not to have it to be able to sidestep out of that. And I went for a drop combo because I thought he was going to switch, but he didn't switch, which was, I guess, good. But we're able to float back with UI and pop the... I mean, not pop it, but we're able to, you know, utilize the counter. And he waits pretty damn long, so he was able to vanish out of my attack, and he got priority there. He was pretty patient. That's something I have to do more often. I have to, like, actually stay patient and not go right away. For people that are extra patient, because it's definitely difficult, right? So go into UI because I noticed his cover null is done, so we're able to cover change into UI Goku and throw in the blue card, and he goes in for the strike card. Like I say, like, I'm surprised he actually made his blue card not a long animation, since you're just able to dodge if they go in for an attack, right? So it's pretty crazy. But I went straight for the strike card, anticipating him going for a tackle, and we're able to get rid of his UI Goku, which is really, really good. I'm tired of facing him. And he goes straight for the for the rush there, which is very annoying. I didn't expect him to go for the rush that fast, so that's kind of annoying. But it's fine. We both lose out on our UI Goku. But he uses rush, and I still have mine, so kind of at an advantage here. So that's not too bad. I think my Super Vegito is coming in right now. Yeah, so I go for the tackle, and he goes in there, and he goes straight away for the blast guard. And at this point, I think I can just completely one combo this Dragon Fist Goku here. Do I go for the ultimate? I can't remember. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I go for the ultimate. Yeah, don't want to take any risks there. We still have Dragon Fist ultimate to nullify endurance, so not too worried about Super Vegito's endurance there. He got advantage back. Does he go for a tackle? No, but we get the green card, and I think, yeah, he forfeits the match. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, next match going up against the Gogeta team with Whis and Beerus and Super Vegito on the leader side. And I think I remember this match. This was actually a really good one. So, let's see how this goes. So we get the counter off with UI Goku and switch over immediately to Dragon Fist Goku, and I think his Whis shouldn't be back yet, so we go for these combos here, try to get his unique gauge popped as soon as possible, and maybe go for the blue card. Yeah, I go for the blue card with Super Vegito in case of Whis, and he does switch out, which is really good. We get a full hand here, and some good damage on Whis. I think I try to get the counter. Yeah, get the counter because I know it's going to do a lot of damage on Whis, which it actually did, and we catch him also in the freaking blast arts, so it's off to a really good start for us. But you're gonna see soon that it's gonna turn very quickly. So he gets the vanish off on Super Vegito, goes in for the blue card. Okay, does a lot of damage. Beerus does a lot of damage, and he gets me with the green card. Who just throws a green card like that with Super Vegito? Whatever, he gets it off. So we cover change quickly into UI Goku here. Good for the blast. I think he goes for his blast arts. Yeah, he does. So back up here, get the counter off on Whis. I think we're able to get our vanish back soon. Let's see. Yeah, we got our vanish back. Get the PV. So I think we switch over to Dragon Fist here, which we utilize our last cover null. So let's see how this goes. Get some good damage on Beerus there, and then he goes into Vegito, who tanks this very well, by the way. I forgot how many stars his Vegito was at. I don't even think his Vegito was that high of stars, which is crazy because he's tanking so well. He goes right away, unfortunately, so gets the green card. I think I go into UI Goku and utilize my last you guys go for the drop combo, but I still switch out, but that way we're able to preserve the last cover change for UI Goku. Throw in the blue card, and we actually landed, which is pretty funny. So we'll do some sub counts there. Going for another blast here. We able to catch him there. That was a misplay by me. I accidentally stopped charging at mid-range. I wanted to actually go closer so I can switch over to Dragon Fist, but here we're just taking unnecessary damage right now, which is unfortunate. He goes in for the ultimate. I stay in with Dragon Fist thinking he's going to stop this, but he just gets obliterated by his ultimate here. Almost tanked it, but he gets one-shotted instantly. So he goes for the exclamation mark, and I go for a freaking strike. Oh, I do go for a strike, and we get the auto clash. I thought he went for a blast. So that was really lucky on our part. We're able to go in for the strike here because we don't have to worry about any sort of cover change. So get some good damage on Super Vegito here. Get that blast guard as well. And I think here I stop going. He goes into Beerus. Can't use my Vanish. Let's see here. Using my Vanish, going to Super Vegito, and he catches me in the freaking quick sidestep into the blue card. Which when I got hit by this, I was like, oh my god, are you kidding me? 1v3 UI Goku incoming, so we're able to catch Beerus with the blast card there. So at this point, I need to use my rush strategically, right? I don't want to just pop it right now and for him to go into Super Vegito and just, you know, tank it, right? We went for the drop combo, which he did not anticipate. Going for the strike card. I'm pretty sure he thought I had no cards, but we're able to catch him on the tackle there. He gets another tackle. I think I get a PV here. No, we catch him with a blast guard. We're getting a lot of lucky plays here. Killed Whis there with the blast guard. Like an idiot, I go for a strike card thinking it's like a Super Vegito counter, so that was very badly played by me. But he's tanking Super Vegito very well, of course, with type advantage. Look at all the debuffs he's applying. But he goes into Beerus. At this point, I thought he was dead, but he ran out of cards, which is really good. So I toss in my blue card. And he goes for the green card, so that gives me the indication that I can go for my rush without any worries there. He just switched out of Super Vegito, so there's no way he can switch out there. And even if he went for a blue card, my rush would have gained priority there because I would have activated my rush first, right? So able to get rid of our biggest problem, which is Beerus. And at this point, we have type advantage over his unit, and he just goes straight away for the rush without thinking. Like, did he forget I had freaking advantage? Like, I don't know what he was thinking about. But I wait for him to sidestep after the rush, but he didn't, and he goes right away for the combo. And at this point, like, I mean, it's not looking too good for him, right? he's not doing that much damage. Then we get the mid-range strike cancel there, going for the LF, but he forfeits the match.
I'm where I am today because of all my friends.
Our next match, we're going up against the full 14 Stars Movies team with Gogeta, Tapion, and Dragon Fist. So should be a good match here. Decided to start off with Super Vegito this time because I knew he was going to start off with his Gogeta there. So decided to start off with Super Vegito. Get the green card off and go for the strike card. But he goes into Tapion instead of Dragon Fist, which is pretty surprising. So we're able to get some good damage here on Tapion. Going for the drift and went right away with my blast card and I caught him there. And we're able to switch over to Dragon Fist and prolong the combo. Not worrying about Dragon Fist's cover change here. So ran out of cards, unfortunately, so we slowly drift back. So he has a strike card. Back up here, and I switch over to UI, close in to close range, but he gets a PV instead. I think he slightly delayed his second sidestep there. And Dragon Fist is doing a lot of damage right now. But his cover null ran out, so we're able to switch out to Super Vegito. Going for the blast, and went for some taps here. Let's see. Seals my strike. Dude, Tapion's strike sealing is so annoying there. Gets me on the quick sidestep when I went for the single tap, unfortunately, so he's able to start off a good combo here. I think I go into UI Goku, yeah. End the combo there. Does he switch out? Because I'm waiting for the timer on my blue card to utilize. Oh, it just goes for the blue card there. Interesting. So we get some good damage here. Go into Dragon Fist once again, because we're able to cover null. This is our last cover null, by the way, so gotta utilize that as much as possible. He goes into Ultra Gogeta, which is interesting. So we're able to get some good damage on Gogeta there, pretty much half his HP there. Get the PV into the rush. Get Gogeta out of here as soon as possible. Because if I used my rush in the middle of a combo, he would have just swapped to Tapion. But it didn't matter because he guessed my rush anyway. And we were able to get him off the tackle there. And I think, do I go into UI Goku here? I'm sure I should get another card here, right? Of course. He goes into Dragon Fist there. And he gets the cover change on me. I don't think I utilized my Vanish right away. I think I tried to use my Gauge up first. Quick sidestep, slowly float back. But we're able to quickly switch into Super Vegito, so this way at least the endurance will kick in and he won't die, right? So that's really good. Of course, we're not able to guess his rush because that's not how the game works here. I think we still have Vanish, right? With Super Vegito. Yeah, we just swapped in, so we still have Vanish with Super Vegito here. I don't think he's gonna go for his main ability. Get the green card because he overextended and he goes into Tape. I mean, his Ultra Gogeta for whatever reason. So that's an easy kill for you. Gets the PV, which I'm not too worried about because I can switch over there. And Dragon Fist got the cover chain. Unfortunately, my blue card is locked. And he just stood there with Tapion for whatever reason again. So we're close to popping our unique gauge here. And our strike card is sealed, but I feel like he's going to go for a tackle. Let me see. Does he go for a tackle? No, we get the PV instead. And at this point, it's looking pretty bad for him. We just popped our unique gauge here. So we were able to extend the combo. I should have maybe popped my main ability earlier because we do get card adjustment with the main ability. But this was a good play by him because I went for the drop. Because that's what I usually do when I have a unique gauge pop, but he went for his main ability, so that healed him up, and because of that, he was able to tank his ultimate here. If he didn't pop that earlier, he would have died to that. But I get the P with Vegito, and we're able to end it off there.
It'd be nice to have a real challenge for a change.
Alright, so this is the final match I'm going to commentate over, so it's a match against pretty much the same team as me, a mirror match. Get the PV right off with UI Goku here and going straight to Dragon Fist. Honestly, I should have utilized those two blast cards, which UI Goku first before switching into Dragon Fist. But it is what it is. We get a strike card here, and I mean at least this way we're able to fill up his unique gauge as fast as possible here. We're already halfway there, which is really good. Get another PV, which sucks for him, but I think he switches over to UI. Yep, because my cover null is done. So he's able to stop the combo, go into UI Goku, pop the counter there, and I think I go for the blue card here. Let me guess. Let me see. No? Yeah, I try to go for the blue card, but he goes full screen. And he waited for that side step, which is well played by him, so he's able to nullify, well not nullify, but he's able to start off a nice little combo here. And then Dragon Fist, of course, nullifying cover change. So I think we let him take some hits, and I go to Super Vegito soon? Do I go over to Super Vegito soon? I think I let him tank this, right? Yeah, let Super Vegito tank this. Yeah, look at that tanking, bro. That's like a lot. Quick sidestep there. We're able to catch him with the quick sidestep. Always works. Go into UI here. I mean Dragon Fist, because we're able to nullify. And at this point, it's looking already pretty bad. Does he forfeit here? I can't remember. But we're able to get rid of UI Goku, which is arguably our biggest problem here. I think he goes for some taps. Oh, he went for a quick sidestep. I didn't hear it, unfortunately, but if I did, okay, I think he surrenders here. That's tough. Does he surrender? Oh my god, yeah, I just remembered. I'm such an idiot. I forgot about my cover null, and dude, this is some stupid plays by me. Forgot about the cover null, able to go into that. Luckily, we still have endurance with Super Vegito here, so we're able to tank it, but we lost the ultimate with Dragon Fist, which is so annoying. I should be paying attention more often to the timer count to see how long his cover null is lasting. Usually I look at the buffs at the health bar to see if the cover null is still active, but I think at that point I had too many buffs to see if it was still there, so it's unfortunate. But I think we get do we get a PV here? No, we try to get one, but we match the blast card instead. Oh, able to catch him in the sidestep there, and at this point I know the ult was gonna kill. But I go for another strike, and he risks it and goes into Dragon Fist to cover change. Dude, these guys doing all these risky plays, and it's actually paying off for him, which is, I guess, good for him. So at this point, I see if I can get the green card, because once I get the green card, it's someone is dying, right? The ultimate's going to kill. I vanished out of that one because I was a bit too late. So we reset back to neutral, go back, and we're able to get the blast card, the green card this time. Going for the blast to get some more damage, and pop the ultimate. I know this ultimate is going to kill anyone, but he goes into his Vegito for whatever reason. So this is easy going to kill Vegito and pop his endurance. Yeah, look at that damage, man. Go over to UI, gets the tackle there, and I think that's it for my counter. And we stop time into the main ability, and at this point, I think he just forfeits the match. So that's going to be the last match that I commented over. I'm not sure if I'm going to have some more matches going through, but just stick around and maybe there will be more.
Why don't we call this the vegito? You're finished! Prepare yourself!
Get the shot.
I won't let you have all the fun! Come on! Try to give me a real challenge! Fusion! Batara or Fusion? Which is stronger? Gotcha! Let's do this! Too slow! Ready for this one? Let's do it! How's that? I'll take this! Too slow! I'll give you something good! Come on! Too slow! No way! Here I go! I won't let you up! What? Take this! What? Not that! Not that! Let me show you what I can do! Don't say I didn't warn you! Here goes! I know! Kamehameha! I know! Kamehameha! You're through! Take this! Here I go! Watch out! Time to get serious! I'll give you something good. Come on! Time to do that! My turn! Ha! Did you really believe that would work? Get back. I crush you. Prepare yourself. Listen now, disappear! You big dummy! Come on! What you've done already? Bring it! Because I'm ready! I can watch it shoot up! Watch it! Take this! I'll give you something good! I'll give you something good! Take this! You better be ready for this one! Out of the way! Take this! Better be ready for this one! Come on! I'll give you something good! Take this! Too slow! I'll give you something! Go finish! You ready? Come on! Come on! Hey! Come on! What? Hey! Take this! It's my turn! What? Here I go! Best I can do. My turn. Over here! Wait! Time to get serious! It's gonna pay! My Gohan, unleash your true power!
I'll defeat you!
Come on!
You're fighting. I'm where I am today because of all my friends. All the others did everything they
It's gonna pay!
It's my turn.
Too slow!
Real starts now.
What?
I'll fight you. Now fight you.
My turn.
It's my turn. No use.
My turn.
See everything. Like real starts now.
It's my turn.
Let all of them down.
It's my turn.